Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
I don't see you. Your video is off.
Yeah, now it's on.
Hi, how are you doing, dear?
Hi, my name is Tanya, and I'm in seventh grade. I study in Chettinad Harishi Vidyalayam, and I'm supposed to ask questions to a successful entrepreneur.
Hi,
And
Tanya. Thank you so much for having me online and appreciate
pleasure
it.
to have you. Thank you for giving your time even in your busy schedule.
Welcome, darling. Tell me, what can I do for you?
Okay, can we start the interview now?
Yep,
I have a few questions for you.
yes.
So, what may be your full name?
I'm Naveen Galada. I'm 38 now.
Okay. Um, so you would enjoy a type of food, right? What may be your
Uh,
favorite food?
I'm total desi. I like Indian food. I'm very much an Indian person. I enjoy traditional Indian food, which is not a fusion. That's my take on food.
I enjoy the exact opposite.
Yes,
Did you play video games when you were young?
we did. I grew up with the first revolution of video game, and I was lucky enough that my father had bought me one. I had Nintendo. I started with Nintendo,
Uh,
and Prince of Persia was the one in the computer which we had, and the Gold Digger. So yes, we all grew with that, and Mario.
so which was your favorite?
Mario,
Mario, Super
yeah,
Mario. So I'm sure you would have had toys also.
yes, I did.
Which was your favorite toy?
I was very fascinated with two of the toys. There was as a kid, if I go down my memory lane, when I was should be in something like a toddler, around 2.5 to 3. Dad had got these beautiful toys, and at that time, toys from Japan were fancy, and they were far more high technologically, like how you have technology used in day to day now. That
Yeah.
it was incorporated in the toys already by then.
Ah,
So and so they had this small puppy which used to bark, okay, and used to make these sounds, and it used to walk. It was a robot, and that was one of my first fancy toy with technology, I should say. And then he had this beautiful three more toys which always I had. My favorite one was this singing doll. So when I was in my first grade, there was already a very small CD which Japanese had already made, and it used to be behind the doll, which used to recite all the poems, around 20 of them.
wow. So which was your favorite toy?
uh, Apart from that, that was a remote control car, and the fastest was that. Definitely that was my favorite. But yeah, these three were always my favorite.
Okay. So in your schooling time, which was your favorite teacher?
Oh, uh, I go back to my school thoughts. There was one Mrs. Anthony, one Mrs. Sator. Uh, Definitely Mrs. Sato would be on my priority list. She was my favorite, who's molded me a lot.
That's great. So now I'm gonna ask you a few questions. So when did you first know that you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
I've been born in a family which has been in entrepreneurship for almost 300 years now, the history
Wow,
goes.
that's great.
So I I already had that in my DNA, I would say. But yes, the first realization was when I had my first show and my first exhibition when I was in my 10th grade. So I had my exhibition, which had a clothing line and plus a couple of other peripheries. And I made a profit of 4,000 rupees that time. Yes,
That's actually good for that time, right?
it
That's
was
great.
huge for that time.
Okay.
So yes, I knew where I'm heading to.
Okay, so the next question. Tell us about your company. What do you enjoy about running your own business?
Well, my company, I have a group of companies which has interests in finance. We have an NBFC, non-banking finance company, and a real estate development company. And plus, I have not for-profit organization trust in which we teach meditation and which I'm a part of. Yes, the favorite part about all this is the challenges and the new thing what you dream to and which comes up. So every time you visualize something and you dream it, at times your dreams are shattered and broken, but there are 2 times out of 10 when your dreams are fulfilled. So the process of fulfilling the dream, okay, that's something which I really enjoy. It's not the victory after that, but it's the process what I enjoy. So that's about doing the business, the satisfaction in the process in which you empower a lot of people. A lot of people are dependent upon you directly or indirectly. You are employing them. You are in touch with the human tendencies. The talent of people is bought out, and eventually it's like running a whole nation in a smaller width, right? I mean, you have your whole organizations which you are driving them and you're taking care and nurturing them. You're in times of thick and thin with them. So yes, I guess it is nurturing of everyone and seeing our dreams fulfilled with the eyes and energies of everybody else around you. That's something which I really enjoy.
Okay, next question. What advice would you give me about running your own business and the skills that you have learned?
Tanya, I'll tell you what advice for everyone is. I was just reading Anant Ambani. Uh, there was an interview what his mother had given about his entrepreneurial skill. Um, he went and asked his granddad, that Mr. Ambani, late Ambani, how do I make more money? Okay, and very beautifully what a businessman thinks. Okay, it's not an industrialist. I'm talking from a businessman's uh, angle. When you don't have your resources and skills, then how do you do it? So he said, see, where you get the most profit is something where your resources, something where you don't have to pay for. Now, the resources that you don't have to pay for, understand that. What did he mean? So maybe that there are skills that you know, okay, that you don't have to pay yourself for. So similarly, what he did, he was standing on the balcony and then he saw these balloon men selling on that near the breach candy. They were selling the balloons. So he went, he bought the balloon for 2 rupees. He blew them up and he made a 25 rupee bargain on that, selling the balloons. So the resources, what he put was the air and the willingness. So first thing first, I would like to advise you is there's nothing small or big to do in an entrepreneurship. There's nothing something small, even making a sandwich, talking to people, or selling a sandwich, talking out to people, drawing, selling your art. There's nothing small. So first thing, you have to break your barriers and your mindset in saying whatever you do, you take pride in doing that. And the second skills, what definitely will help you in the long run is never give up your dreams. Being born in India is a curse and a disguise, as well as a blessing, I would say. A lot of people go through a peer pressure where your family has to, you have to do, and you have to become an doctor, engineer, or one of the professionals, and you have to get steady in a job. My thing is very different. If you enjoy serving people, then become a doctor. If you enjoy playing with the machines and repairing them, become an engineer. If you enjoy singing, you should become a singer. All it takes is to be determined enough to pursue it. Don't let your gut instinct die out in you. Follow your gut instincts. Don't let anybody tamper your dreams. Worst come worst, there'll be roadblocks. Okay, then you have to take a U-turn. That's it, right? I mean, fine. You wanted to sell sandwiches, but eventually you have to open a restaurant. That's it, right? You don't enjoy making your tea, coffee, but yeah, fine. That's it's a part of it. You just take a little U-turn and do an adjustment. But ultimately, the goal over here is never ever let your dreams tarnish you and people around you tarnish them. And you have to believe in yourself. You have to do things for yourself. You have to stand by yourself. And that phase is very painful. It may take a year, it may take two, it may take four. You'll be left in loneliness. Your friends wouldn't be anymore, because if you're doing something which is above your age, and which usually people don't do it above the normal IQ level of an individual, then people pull you down. And at that time, don't get squashed with your peer pressures. And today, in an open economy, you have a lot of scope. Sportsmen make more money than I do. And young kids are becoming $1 billion company. You have the sky as a limit for you. Believe in yourself, be determined. Every day, groom a new skill, learn a new language, learn a new thing every day, enhance your skill, be honest, truthful to yourself and everybody around. Success is at your corner.
Thank you so much for answering my questions. It's been great. So did I tell you that these questions are meant for a kids entrepreneur? I'm doing a program for kids entrepreneur MBA, and these questions are for them.
Appreciate it. My take on you, Tanya, is never let this question die. Meet a lot of more people as you're doing the course. You're going to make sure your curiosity and kindleness doesn't die out. Whoever you meet on streets, on and farm, or your friends' parents, uncles, aunts, keep asking these questions. Ask them the question, how did you make money? How much is your house for? How did you buy the house? How did you manage your resources? Trust me, that's going to be the greatest learning that you have in your life. And don't be shy, okay? And just get out. All the very best for your future. And I hope I answered your questions, and I hope you take some take. I wish I was helpful to you.
Thank you so much, Uncle. It's been great. Thank you so much for giving your time again.
Thanks, man. Take care. All the very best, dear. Bye.
Bye.